Locally, it has been a very difficult couple of days, especially on Providence's east side after 2 people were killed, 9 injured in Saturday afternoon shooting at Brown University. At last check, police still looking for the shooter, working the very latest developments across the story right now. While police have yet to release the names of the 2 students killed, both have been identified by their communities. Ella Cook was identified as a victim by her church. She was from Mountain Brook, Alabama. The man who was killed was Mohammed Aziz Umar Zulkov. He was from Midlothian, Virginia, which is just outside of Richmond, and he was identified by his school district. Late last night, we learned from Providence officials that the person of interest who'd been detained Sunday was being released. Early this morning, we learned he was no longer in police custody. But while there have been no arrests yet, officials continue to maintain there is no credible threat to public safety and no new shelter-in-place orders have been issued. Let's start our coverage with the very latest at Providence Police Headquarters with Erica Ritchie.
Well, Pat, good noontime to you. The news came down last night around 11 o'clock here at Providence Police Headquarters that the person of interest did not appear to be a suspect in this case. And so many of us woke up this morning quite surprised by that news because it was a stark contrast to the optimism that we had heard from state and city officials until that point yesterday. And so, of course, it left a lot of people wondering, what do I do now? Do I have to shelter in place? Do I have to hunker down? Is it safe to go out now that there still is a killer on the loose? Here's how Providence Mayor Brett Smiley addressed that last night.
All we had in custody was a person of interest, or in detention was a person of interest. But that was not the reason that the shelter in place was lifted. The reason the shelter in place was lifted is because, again, since the initial call came in at 4:05 a day and a half ago, we have not received a single additional specific threat to the Brown community, to the Providence community, to the Rhode Island community.
And the mayor, the governor, and Providence's police chief all said that they do not have any reason to believe that there is a threat to public safety currently, but they're keeping an increased police presence out in force to make sure that people do feel safe when they're out and about across the state. Yet they also faced questions about why the case has apparently made so little progress so far and why there isn't more video available of the suspect. The Attorney General, Peter Nerona, he took that one, saying simply there just weren't a lot of cameras in the Barris and Holly building where the shooting took place. And when reporters pushed back, citing numerous red light cameras, school zone cameras, and flock cameras in the city, here's how the AG responded.
If we had that video, you'd have it. Obviously, if there was a piece of video where we could show you a face and say this is our person of interest or suspect, you'd have it.
I mean, we're not holding back video that we think would be useful, and I don't think I should even have to say it.
Okay, so after that, the mayor did address reporters once again and said that he does anticipate to have continual briefings while this continues to develop and the investigation is underway. But so far, we've not heard from any city or state or police officials today as of this noontime. So we're waiting on that. It is status quo right here outside of headquarters right now.